Folks, Jake Paul just rejected Nate Diaz as a replacement for Gervonta Davis after the former UFC fighter publicly announced that he's willing to face Jake Paul on short notice, and now Edgar Berlanga is ready to step in. So it was reported that Nate Diaz was amongst the names of those who were thoroughly considered to be last-minute replacement in order to salvage the Netflix event after it was cancelled due to the controversy surrounding Gervonta Davis. Now, Jake Paul said that he respects and appreciated Nate's willingness, however, Paul vs. Diaz Part 2, quote, isn't meant to be. With that said, Edgar Berlanga, who was also reported to be amongst the original candidates being considered as a replacement, said that Jake Paul should stop playing and pick up the phone because he's been calling him. The self-proclaimed King of New York suggested that he's ready to fight Jake Paul and that if Jake Paul really is serious, then just go send him a contract. Now folks, it'll be interesting to witness this thing should it actually materialize. You see, despite Berlanga competing at 168, he usually rehydrates immensely anyway. In fact, it was reported that he weighed in at 193 during fight night when he fought Canelo Alvarez last year. Given this, fighting Jake Paul, who's a natural cruiserweight, as well as considering that Jake Paul versus Tank Davis was originally staged to have a 190-pound limit come fight night, well, Paul versus Berlanga seems to be more fair, especially if you compare it to Paul versus Tank. Now obviously, respecting the weight class and traditional boxing rules is unfortunately not a part of the conversation when it comes to these things. With that said, you can expect that whoever Jake Paul chooses as his next opponent, that person won't be doing this for their legacy, but rather for the payday that goes along with it. But yeah, is this something you want to see? And if it is, who do you got winning? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, please don't forget to click that like and subscribe button for more quick talks.